Yes. You remember where? Yes. Buried him? Yes. You remember where? Yes.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, I want you to quickly look again at that introduction I just did. I do it all the time, but on this occasion I sort of had to slow down the video and take a look at some of the micro expressions that were coming out of my face. And those micro expressions are expressions of bewilderment, surprise and astonishment, and intrepidation, because of the person who we are going to be talking about today.
You want to act like Marcus Garvey knew all you could not come to Africa. We didn't need all y'all over here. We didn't. Marcus Garvey knew it was going to be some of y'all that just did not know how to act.
Yes guys, unfortunately, Artcathey is back and she has some major plans. Oh my gosh. Oh come on guys, you didn't think you'd be able to get rid of her that easily. No, Artcathey has tasted success on the African continent and there was no way she was going to be staying away from it for that long. She's been living with her mother for the past 6 months, ever since she left the Gambia. But on this occasion, she does not have plans to go back to the Gambia. No, she has set her sights on grander horizons. She is planning to move to Ghana. That's right, boys and girls, you heard it here first. Artcathey is planning to move to Ghana on a permanent basis. But when is she going? What is she planning to do? How will the people of Ghana react? And we've got a few edgier questions that we're going to try and answer, like how will the people in Ghana react to Artcathey if she tries to do the similar thing as she did to the Gambians and throw the entire nation of people under a bus? How will Ghanaians react to that? And another important question, will African American YouTubers once again be silent when it comes to her actions? Will they stay silent, or will they outwardly berate her about her behavior? These are the questions we're going to try and answer today. But first, and as always, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification, and please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon. Link in the description. So guys, we make the assumption that everybody knows Artcathey, but there are going to be plenty of Ghanaians who aren't going to know who this woman is. So we're going to try and give them a little heads up in this video by sort of breaking down who she is, where she's come from, and what they should expect from her. So who is Artcathey? Artcathey is an entrepreneur and an influencer from the United States of America, and originally comes from Alabama, just outside Birmingham. She moved around the United States of America from New York to Atlanta, but eventually she ended up moving to the African continent, more specifically to the Gambia, and partnered up with a gentleman by the name of Kwesi Boyd and started a property business. Now for the important part. Artcathey started voicing her opinions on the people of the Gambia on her YouTube channel. And let's just say she didn't really have a lot of nice things to say about them.
And when you come out in the plantation, you gotta put your chest out for us, make yourself feel better than African women. Y'all can be mad at me, y'all can hate me, y'all not even blended right. So tired of y'all with y'all cake faces and y'all, bad foundation, bad wigs. If you mad cause I'm cute and my beat out, baby, you better get over it. Yeah, cause your man does think that I'm sexier. You can point at something and say, give me the yellow banana. He'll be looking at you like, huh? Y'all, in the background here. Why don't y'all just move out the way and let us do what we're doing? Coming back, and this is a very direct message from me too. We're coming back. We're coming home. we're going to rule, we're going to take over what's ours. So you may as well get used to it.
Needless to say, she got herself into a lot of hot water over her comments, and eventually this led her to go into hiding. Eventually, a combination of things happened. Cracks started to surface in her and Crazy Boyd's property development business model. People started losing money, people started getting angry over that, and people started getting angry about the fact that she was saying some rather nasty things about the locals, and eventually she had to go into hiding, not just because of the threats against her life, but because of the physical violence which eventually happened when one Gambian woman ended up slapping her when she attempted to go and get food from a restaurant. So in late 2020, she moved back to the United States in disgrace. But whilst Artcathey was down, she was not out. She started to build once again her dating business and started offering dental tourism packages to mainly African American women. But recently she started selling property services for people who were planning to move to Ghana. Now this is where it all starts. In the end days of her living in the Gambia, there were rumors that she was planning to move to Ghana. Because she had been there before, she knew the environment and she had people there who were loyal to her. So it seemed like that was exactly what she was going to do. But surprisingly, she moved back to the United States. Now, she hasn't bought or rented any property in the United States. She's living with her mother at this present moment back in Alabama. So this sort of indicates to us that she had no plans on staying in the United States for a prolonged period of time. So now she is generating a business which, of course, is going to need her to move to Ghana permanently. She has started to corral the people together, corral all her loyalists, the Artcathey loyalists together, to put their money together to buy a package so they can go back over to Ghana and essentially pay for her ticket so she can start to focus on laying roots back in Ghana. Now, not a lot of people know about this. I've got this from somebody who is quite close to the Artcathey camp, someone who doesn't really like her that much and is happy to see the back of her. So this is really happening, and of course, I mean, we should have seen this coming from a long time ago. So what is she planning to do in Ghana? Well, exactly what she was doing in the Gambia, only on a much larger scale. Now, I took a look at Artcathey's views on her YouTube channel. I cannot believe that her channel is monetized. Not just monetized, but people are advertising on it. Normally, advertisers are very careful about where they advertise their products. So it was very strange to come across one of Artcathey's videos and there is the usual vulgar language, the N-word, the F-word, and everything else, or the hood language, as she calls it. There's plenty of advertising on it. She's making, or she has made, quite a lot of money from her YouTube account. Lately, she hasn't been getting very many views, and clearly she is in a position where she needs to start focusing and diversifying her business. So moving to Ghana is the perfect move for her. There are plenty of African Americans who still believe in her, who live in Ghana. Artcathey is relatively unknown in Ghana, so she will be able to move there in secrecy. It's not like the Gambia, where if she says something nasty about the people, people will know exactly where she is and people will find her. Especially in Accra, the largest city in Ghana. In the Gambia, it's difficult to hide in the entire country, but in Ghana, all you need to do is go and live in Accra, and you could quite comfortably live a safe life with nobody knowing who you are in relative obscurity. So she will once again start her property business over there. She will sell her dating services over there. She will also sell her ACCRA, her wombschool, these types of things. They do the exact same things that she was doing in the Gambia, but on a much larger scale. Now, when I say everything, I mean everything. Now, this is where we need to start talking about the Ghanaian people, how they will react to her, because we now know what to kind of expect from her. we know Artcathey, and we know she's not going to change, right? She's clearly going to Ghana for a reason, and she's not going there to all of a sudden start behaving. No, she knows about the success she garnered over there in the Gambia, and we know how she feels towards the vast majority of African continentals. She doesn't believe that they have the guts to do anything to her. Hence the reason why she was saying the things that she was saying inside her videos. So in my opinion, I believe she's going back there to do the exact same thing that she was doing in the Gambia, to start talking about Ghanaians this time in such a way that she picks up enough attention from both the locals and from the wider diaspora. Now we're going to answer this hypothetical question. How do you think the Ghanaian people will react to Artcathey berating them? I truly believe that she sees Ghanaians as the type of people that you can walk over. She feels that her United States passport is good protection from anyone who is willing to do her harm. But I also believe that she knows that she can make those types of videos, nasty videos about the people in Ghana, and she won't get enough attention in order to put her in danger. So why not? It's a win-win for her. She's going to make lots of money simply because she's going to do the exact same thing that she did in the Gambia. Only this time she won't have a partner like Crazy Boy that's going to hold her back. She's going to do it herself. She knows how to set it up. She knows the knowledge. She has the knowledge to do it. She's done it before right there on the African continent. She of course will have her contacts there as well. She will of course link up again with Chief Montana, her alma mater, and she will be able to garner enough contacts just through him alone in order to give her a base to start from. We're making the assumption that she's going to live in Accra simply because it's a good place for her to do her business. Of course, there's an international airport there, so people can fly in from the United States and she can easily go and meet them. It sounds like it's definitely the place where she's going to live. However, you never know. She could move to northern Ghana because she knows people in northern Ghana. This is where Chief Montana does most of his business from, especially when he's taking people in his school, teaching his pupils about African spirituality. And let's face it, things are quiet in Ghana at this present moment as well. This is going to be the perfect time for her to go there, blend into the environment. So how do you think the Ghanaian people will react? Well, as I said earlier, most Ghanaians don't know this woman even exists. Those Ghanaians who know about her antics over there back in Banjul will not welcome her to Ghana, I'm guessing. And this is part of the reason why she's trying to keep this on the low. She doesn't want to spark activity in any case. There isn't much Ghanaians will be able to do even if they know she's going to come over, and let's be honest, we don't know for a fact that she's going to come over there and start saying the same things like what she said about the Gambians. But one thing we do know, we know that she has ill feelings towards African continentals in general. She will every now and again spurt out something positive about African men, especially Nigerian men. Actually, she hasn't said a lot of negative things about Nigeria, but Nigeria is not Ghana. You would never see, and I'm sorry, I've got to say this, guys, would never see Artcathey move to Nigeria. Because if Artcathey ever moved to Nigeria and started talking about the Nigerians the same way she was talking about the Gambians, I think you guys know what would happen. Ghanaians are different. It's a different kettle of fish. They tend to be a lot more chilled than Nigeria. However, I believe that they are in a position, a better position than most of the Gambians. I think Ghanaians will probably allow it because most of them won't take her seriously. They don't see her as being a person whose opinion is worthy of taking their time and energy. So I do believe that Artcathey will have to really go out of her way in order to get attention from the Ghanaian people. However, let's be honest, there are people in Ghana who will not take it from Artcathey. A lot of people in Ghana will feel like they'll have something to prove. So there will be Ghanaians who will be looking to prove a point if Artcathey starts running her mouth. This last question is very important. How will African American YouTubers deal with Artcathey? How will they speak about her? How will they react if Artcathey starts behaving the exact same way she behaved in the Gambia? That's a good question. I believe there are a lot more American YouTubers in Ghana than there are over in the Gambia. The ones in the Gambia are a particular type of people. The YouTubers you see trying to sell themselves in the Gambia tend not to be in a better situation, either family-wise, financial-wise. They're not as stable and as structured as the people who have the ability, who have the time and the money and the resources to take themselves to Ghana. You can move to the Gambia on a shoestring budget, but you can't do that in Ghana and live a close to Western lifestyle. You need money. So those types of people, the YouTubers who are there, are going to have the resources and the time to focus on Artcathey. And I think you got a lot of those YouTubers in Gambia who just did not have the time for her. Now, you will have American YouTubers in Ghana who will talk, who will speak out about her. And this is the thing, because the Gambia is so small, a lot of people didn't want to ruffle feathers. And also you had a lot of African Americans who wanted to remain loyal towards all African Americans. African Americans are quite loyal to one another. So I think a lot of African Americans in the Gambia didn't want to speak out about her. However, Ghana is different. You have a lot of people in Ghana who can outwardly express themselves and not care about Artcathey and not care about what she has to say about them on her little YouTube channel. There are a lot more people who are a lot more influential in Ghana. I think that the environment for Artcathey to grow in Ghana, it's very ripe. I think she could do it. Why not? Because there are a lot more African American YouTubers there in Ghana, she's going to have a lot more people talking about her, a lot more people giving their opinions about her on YouTube. So of course there are going to be a lot more people. She's going to grow much quicker. She's going to have a lot more exposure. She'll get a lot more views on her YouTube account. Hence, she will get a lot more money. Now, will she start scamming people? I don't know. I genuinely don't know the answer to this one. Normally I'd say once a scammer, always a scammer. But when it came to what happened in the Gambia, I think that Crazy Boyd had a lot to do with the functioning of their business. And I don't think she asked a lot of questions. You know, I think she's the type of person that was accepting the money from Crazy Boyd. I think she was giving out a lot of the orders, but she didn't really have her hands on the business. I think most of the things that were being done in the business and a lot of the decisions were being made by Crazy Boyd. And I think Artcathey actually went with those decisions. She didn't care as long as she had a certain amount of money coming in for herself. Now, Ghana is different. The Ghanaian property market is a lot more regulated than that in the Gambia. So it's going to be a lot more difficult for her to start scamming people over there. Do I think she will not though? No, of course she will. She will definitely do whatever she needs to do in order to take money from people. So unfortunately, a lot of fun times to come for our Ghanaian brothers and sisters, but will they be able to handle it better than the Gambians? How long do you think she will last in Ghana? Do you think she will change her ways? Will the Ghanaian people act in a way which will be different in comparison to that of their Gambian contemporaries? Let me know in the comment section below. It'd be really good to hear what you have to say about this. So that's it from me for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want to give an extra special thank you to my Patreons, and I will see you in the next one. Until the next time, please think twice. Tararbith.
Odi a champion in Jawanie, or two way, or to point to you, or to point to your master Siakasa. Ajay, Nana would the age I when you are be by my.